Dobre, takže ideme na to. Bohužiaľ druhý komp mi prestal fluktualizovať, neviem prečo druhý komp nejde. Dáme sa play Burmanek. To je v prdeli. Ale som vypol druhý komp a teraz už nezapnem. To som nevidel znova. Už ho nezapnem. A potrebujem vidieť, či všetko odsypá ako má, ale myslím, že to už nemusím kontať. Potrebujem kvôli zvuku. Ale všetko sedí. Uvidíme, koľko si dáme. Pelikáni, to sú, počkej, to sme my. Zase Wizardi? Wizardi majú 18-22. 18
The stage was set for a great semifinals matchup between Cash Money J and M-Nose. M-Nose was up 5 the first quarter, up 3 at the half, and up 5 going into the fourth quarter. But showing the resilience he showed all tournament long, Cash Money went to work in the fourth.
So a three-point play chance for him.
Uvidíme, ako to pôjde.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum is out there with Little General, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Now here's Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Little General. A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
Terrific execution on the break. CJ understanding where to run to.
Back to Morris. Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. Here's McCollum. And he uses the glass on the lane. McCollum's got his second bucket tonight.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks. The shot's good from Kuzma.
I have to respect Kyle's mid-range game. When you don't, he'll hurt you with this shot.
To the inside, Little General. Rebounded by the Wizards. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
If you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Morris into the lane. Beal from long range. And the Wizards hit again for
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Here's Little General. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Little General's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Porzingis.
Existe.
And the Wizards hit it
What
in
the?
from deep.
And with great stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Here's Little General. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Passes it to Ingram. Here's Little General. 5 on the clock. Ingram passes to Little General. Pulls up on the elbow. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now McCollum. Bradley Beal missing from long range. A nice shot by Little General. 6 points for Little General.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And McCollum with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside, Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 8.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pelicans lead by 7. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Avdia out there with Porzingis. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. To the paint, here's Little General, and it goes down 2 points. Little General's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Wizards trailed by 9. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored 40 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Goodwin passes to Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Another steal. The feed out to Murphy. Richardson for 3, buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 14. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect a player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
The pass to Nunn. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Goodwin. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Stredom, nije sajdom. It's central,
Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. He's all alone. Pass to Nance. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. New Orleans moving the ball around. A nice shot by Little General.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Nunn. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
One on Kispert.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. first one falls. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. And Monte Morris subbed in for
7
Kendrick Nunn.
stealov. 7 profesionálnych stealov. To už je inaká polka.
So it's New Orleans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Plus 17, 14, jeden rebound, 6 stealov. 7 stealov, 6 asistencií. Tučný výkon. Hodný gurmána.
And
Výkon
with the
hodný
second half upon
gurmána.
us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Little General out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Ingram at the small forward position.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Little General. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Free throw good from Little General. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's an 18-point game. Passes it to Kuzma. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Morris kicks to Beal. Back to Morris. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Swiped it away. Little General the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Gafford passes to Beal, and he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Here's Little General. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Little General can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Morris finds Beal. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target on the 15-footer.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Beal with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. New Orleans leading by 22. To the middle, here's Valanciunas. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Washington calls timeout. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Abdias checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Goodwin subbed in for Morris. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Abdias. And another miss by Washington.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
New Orleans moving it around, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You're fucking kidding me.
Marshall is checked in for New Orleans.
Akkurat så volno.
Pelicans.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Porzingis with the steal. Nunn wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Jones the pass to Little General. Ingram kicks to Jones. Inside, here's Little General, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 21 points for Little General. Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Nunn passes to Abdias. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Pelicans on the break. Marshall's running, and that one good. Little General's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Josh Richardson.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Porzingis. Here's Kispert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Kispert's got his first 2 points with 1 on the clock. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. New Orleans also making some changes. Jones comes in for Richardson. And it's Little General in for McCollum. Morris passes to Porzingis. Out to the right wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Sinks the triple.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Beal finds Kuzma. Here's Gafford, guarded by Valanciunas. Outside, Beal lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Now the pass to Little General. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Little General. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had.
Vad visste jag då? Pitcher smo vi ste da 25 bodova sam zaopšteva.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for tuning in.
To musím vypnúť.
We'll see you next time.
Do you think your college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
Yeah, coach was always, talking about sharing the ball and making that extra pass. We spent half the practice just reversing the ball from sideline to sideline. So, yeah, I got a text from coach, man. He was happy for me.
I bet. So do you see yourself as a primary ball handler?
Man, I definitely believe in my ability to run the point and make plays for other people, Coach ultimately makes that decision. But, yeah, I like having the ball in my hands. I feel good when it happens.
Dončić malo zanimljivo ti piče sove. Výhoda je... To chce 2 body, že? Dobre. Stiahneme Unpluckabla. Dáme zlatého Gold Generala. Pass across the 79. There we go. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck. 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 79 passing. A koľko potrebujem na toto? 86. Ja. Aj toto potrebujem 86 passing na Hall of Fame. Toto potrebujem na Golde. I'll be fine. Fuck, man. Mám slušný počet endorsementov. Fuck. Fuck. A zase to popracovali, tí kokoti. Tento má mať iba 17, neviem prečo to robia. Tento má mať iba 5. Tento má mať iba 2, iba 10. Toto je to, čo ma najviac je. Títo chlapci z 35-ky. 17, 15, 10, 10, 5, 5. A nie, že 15, 10, 5, 5. What the fuck? What the fuck? Larry Nance Jr. 20 a 17, ja? 20, 17, 10, 10, 5. Neviem, ako to bolo. Zase títo dva mali 15-ky. A bude mať tento 20. 6 bude mať 20 minút vždy. 6 bude mať vždy 20 minút a potom to pôjde. 7 bude mať 15, tento bude mať... Tento bude mať 12. 20, 15, 12, 10, 5. No, to je fajn. To je fajn. Takže im môžem dať 40. A sebe nie. A na to. Počkaj, to sú zase oni. Im môžem dať 40. A sebe iba 38. Dobre, takže 38, 35. 38, 35, 35, 35, 35, 20. Ja to bude mať vždy 20 od teraz. Ako bolo to 17, 15, 15, ale 6 bude mať 20 a ty to bude mať 15, 12, 10, 5. 15, 12, 10, 5, zapamätám si to? Pätnásť, 12, 10, 5. No. A tentokrát moc nefaulovali, čo bolo trochu smutné. Doufali, iba 63 stála. No, že to je niečo lepšie. Stamina potenciál, no. A zvykne robiť tie sákory a preto je to veľmi nepríjemné. To robiť nemá to prehadzovať tie rustre. Ono to prehadzuje niekedy vždy začiatkom mesiaca. A to veľmi zle, že to prehadzuje. Kde vidím kalendár? Nevíkom sa zranil Dončič, preto začínajú všetko prehrávať. Preto sme ich tak vysoko porazili. Zranil Dončiča. Kde? Ja, tu je zranený. Keby tohto ani Irvinga nepoužíval, by zranil aj Irvinga aj Dončiča, what the fuck. Preto všetko prehrávajú. Zranil aj tohto, Aj tohto zeleného, aj tohto. Preto všetko prehrávajú. Posledný sa durabilita. Dončič má koľko durabilita, keď sa zranuje ten bitches? 85. Dončič má 6-7 aj point guard, to si robíš piču. Smutné, že to musím po zápase vypínať. Toto. Dobre, dáme si ešte jeden. Koľko hodín? Dobre, dáme si ešte jeden. Ideme odsypať. Možno 2. Škoda, nevedel som veľa, ale triple-double. Keď som dal ešte jeden, mal som to risknúť tam v záver a skúsiť stylnúť loptu. Skúsiť počnúť triple-double. Skúsiť počnúť triple-double. Ale než to bol solidný zápas, aj keď som dal iba 25 bodov. A keď som dal vždy 20 bodov, to mi úplne stačí. bodov, keby som vždy dal. Minimálne 20 som spokojný. V prvej sezóne. A pokiaľ dám vždy túto sezónu 20 bodov, je to dobré. Ty kokos, to sú pekné dáry. Ako na 28-čkách niekto. Ja silu chcel zvyšovať teraz. Jasne. Na 40 dávať cieľu. Tu potrebujem ten badge prenastaviť. Potrebujem ešte 79 driving lap. Ale to nie je sily, lebo neviem body na to. Dobre, takže teraz máme strieborného Fearless Finisher, zlatého Jansla a Slitej sa aktivovať tiež. A teraz silu. Silu na 40, to nebude veľa. Silu namaxujeme, nemám pokoj. To je 2157. Zatiaľ dáme silu na 34. Nech sila namaxovaná na tú 40. To je veľa bodov. 1000,5. No, ideme na to. Koľko stojí tu bod? 1500. To je 1300 na 79. Ale už 77 je solidné číslo. To už to layupy budú. Už tam popuje. Teraz sú Fearless Finisher. Stamina je namaxovaná, teraz sú v pohode. Silu namaxujeme na 40. Proti komu ideme? Boston Celtics. Jo sa trošku silnejšieho súdka a popasujeme sa s tým. Popasujeme sa s tým. Ale sa mi zdá, že je to moc hlasné. Nemôže to byť tichšie. Ako ja som to znížil, ale vôbec nezdá, že by to bolo znížené.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then there's CJ McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Little General in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Brogdon with the bucket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Inside, here's Little General. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Celtics. White, the pass to Brogdon. Cornet. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Down low. Here's Little General. He got a piece of it.
Also bring it in.
Pass to Tatum. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's gonna score inside if he gets that close.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
That's the start of
Here's
last
Tatum.
time.
He's been an offensive force, averaging close to 34 a game. Three-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Now White fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And here's McCollum, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Valanciunas, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And it's Brogdon missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
First one falls for him. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brogdon. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Gallinari. Back to Tatum from deep. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Gallinari. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 6.
The closer, the better for Williamson. The mid-range is a little test of his range.
McCollum against White. It's Smart on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New Orleans in the lead. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You could really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Boston calls time here. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murphy comes in for Zion Williamson. Richardson's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jones in for McCollum.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Williams. Over to the wing. Outside Gallinari. Smart against Richardson. Outside for Gallinari. Clock is at 3. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Here's Little General. And stolen by Williams. Outside White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Little General, defended by Smart. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Gallinari against Jones. Shoots from 12. The shot off that time. And so the first quarter is over. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 8.
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans? So for the Pelicans right now, in it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Little General in at the 1. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. 5 on the clock. Horford. Brogdon from outside. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Brogdon's got 5 points.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Shots good by the Little General.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Thanks. Little General in the last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He picked up 25 points and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Valanciunas. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. He's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Knocked away.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Cornette checked in for Boston. And the Pelicans.
Good job.
Lopsided game through the first half. The Pelicans on top, up by 16. Stay with us, folks.
The Pelicans, 41.
Već dana 80 play-ofi, automatno dana silom 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to White. Here's Cornette. Drops in the layup for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be unfair.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And talk about big boy muscle. Valanciunas just outworking the defense and capitalizing as well.
A difficult situation for Boston. Poke loose. Outside White. Pass to Brogdon. Tatum with it. From downtown. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got a 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. But after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Ryan, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
To the paint. Pass to Little General. McCollum outside. Here's Little General, guarded by Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Horford outside. Right side Brogdon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy, he's checked in for Zion Williamson.
Yeah, Brogdon is giving his all on offense so far, putting in the sweat to be a difference maker on the scoreboard.
Timeout call, the Pelicans.
Nejdoby zápas,
17
like
years
top
for you as a
zápas.
player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
On the wing, Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Shots good by the Little General.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Muscala. To the inside. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist by Muscala. Brogdon's got 16 points now. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Ingram with the ball, hounded by Tatum. Here's Little General. Down low. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
The ball's knocked loose. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Little General. Boston with the rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in a good position to alter that shot. Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Pass to Little General. Hey, nice D from Muscala. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Griffin finds Muscala.
Pelicans foul.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Jones against White. That's tipped. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Pelicans right now, Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Little General in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 6. Jones. Good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Smart for 3. Nance pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Williamson, and that one's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Little General, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's headed to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on White.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Shots good by the Little General.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
To the inside. Got a hand on it.
Fucking hell, man.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Inside, here's Cornette. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to McCollum, to the paint. Little General. The fader. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for New Orleans, number 24. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, BA. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Boston calls timeout. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, BA. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here's Cornette. Valanciunas covering. Back to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum from long range. They grab their own miss. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Here's Little General. Back to Ingram. Tatum pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
White, good.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
McCollum outside. White with the steal. Here we go.
Wait,
one-on-one. Here's Tatum. Oh,
wait,
Tatum
what?
slams it home.
What, you fucking retards?
This is how aggressive Tatum is.
What?
Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here.
Wait,
Time
what?
to
You lost the
cruise to the end of the
fucking
game
ball?
and chalk up the victory for the Pelicans.
You lost the fucking
more
ball
accurate club.
again?
And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to look.
Toto je vpiči zápas. To pekný kokocký zápas. Nikto sa mi nestáva na tú stranu.
And so
Nikto
it's
sa
the
mi nestáva na ten
Pelicans taking
center.
care
To je
of business
depresívna
in this
kokocká kurva.
one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Nikto sa mi nestáva na ten center do piče. Niekedy to robia, väčšinou to nerobia, tí kokoti. Neviem, jak to spraviť. Neviem, jak to spraviť z tej pozície. Cherry Burf. Cherry Burf reward. Možno dokážem specifikovať NBA 2K. Cherry Burf. To je ono. No. Cherry Burf. How to use rebirth? No.
Rebirth in NBA 2K23. We've already talked quite a bit about this in our Where is Ronnie video, but we're going to tell you guys exactly how Rebirth works in NBA 2K23. You ready to go, Bobby?
Yep. So just a quick explanation. There's a quest once you make your first My Player and stuff. It says Rebirth, and pretty much what you'll do, like you said in our other video, you go over it, but you'll find Ronnie 4 different times, and you have to be a 90 overall actually to be able to finish the whole quest. So once you hit 90 overall, you can finish the quest. You'll find Ronnie for the last time, and then you'll unlock Rebirth. Now what Rebirth is it pretty much gives you a chance to get a head start on your next My Player. So I'll show you guys. This is my current one. Say I want to make a new one.
What?
You know, I can make a build, whatever. Click here, and boom, Rebirth pops up. I've already done the quest, and it says, would you like to create this save as a Rebirth player? Rebirth players get a head start on their career, and you get 25 badge points, and you can go up to a 90 overall already instead of 85, which it is before. And then pretty much your quest early on, some of the prizes and stuff transfer over.
Je to
So if I
totálna
hit yes,
kokotina, ktorú v živote nevyužijem. To je to, čo som potreboval vidieť. No. To sedí. Pekne kokocký zápas. Dáme 40 silu, potom dáme layupy na 80. A keď máme layupy na 80, $7,000, dáme ono. Keď budeme mať layupy na 80, budeme styl na 85. Kto je tu?
Clutch time leads off with Ado 46-16 down 3. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher, there might be days where mentally it's tougher, but those kind of players all collectively put together are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. CJ McCollum out there with Little General, and it's Ingram at the 3, the small forward. And right beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Kane showed that time.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 11-point game his last outing.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Ivy. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Cade, at his size, when he's going in there and willing to get dirty, it's a great way to pick up extra points.
Little General the pass to Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Duren.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He hits one and misses one each in the line.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of controlling the paint. And they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pass to Ivy. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Ivy. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Stewart's checked in for Duren. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Little General the pass to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Little General. And the layup's good off the glass. Little General's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons trailed by 8. Passes it to Ivy. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. The shot, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number 1, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
A different look here for Detroit. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo comes in for Ivy. And it's Burks in for Cunningham. Here's Little General coming off a stellar performance against Boston. The pass to Richardson. Here's Little General back to Richardson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Little General. Rebound to Detroit. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
The efficiency from range. They really focus on getting
The directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Here's Richardson. After Alec Burks has scored, Richardson the pass to Little General. Poke loose. Burks with the steal. Diallo with it. Jones.
Nestávaju sa mi tak, ako by som potreboval, ako sa mali stávať do piče. Spôsobuje to Mecku dočnú depresiu.
Wiseman with the ball. Working on Nance. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the lean.
Nestávajú sa mi vôbec, ako sa majú stávať. Neviem, ako to spraviť. Neviem, ako to spraviť, pokiaľ si to kokotol sa to nestáva na ten midline.
Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Ivy's checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Alec Burks. Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Here's Little General. It's tipped.
No, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards
on
defense.
So for New Orleans right now, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. CJ McCollum out there with Little General. And it's Valanciunas at center.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McCollum against Cunningham. Not loose. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The offensive rebound. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lane.
Ne stavaju sami, ako potrebuje, sami stavali. A teraz sa shooting guard.
If pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
A nice shot by Little
So
General.
shooting guard nam je to vždy ľahšie, lebo stojí za ním a potom sa rozbehne do strany.
Terrific dime there.
Meni sa nepracuje na shooting guard.
Pass to Ivy.
Vlastne.
Bogdanovich with it. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that we always emphasized, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Little General.
Shooting guard.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin.
Little General in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He grabbed 24 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And
But
there
that's what
isn't
he's doing.
all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence.
Keby sa mi
that
takto
he's
vždy
playing
stávali
with.
do
That's what I
piči,
like
keď bol v
best.
tom strede.
And guys, they continue to put a lot
Tak je
of
vždy
pressure
osere.
on the interior defenders.
Lenže bohužiaľ sa mi nestávali.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Valanciunas, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. Had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Inside, Little General, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last meeting was in New Orleans.
Keby sa mi stali vždy takto náskať, ten pohod.
In their last time against this club, they really
Tým
fell
becil, že som
short
nestavil
at the
náskať.
free throw line.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Alec Burks subbed in for Cade Cunningham. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Murphy.
Mal
Stewart
som
with the
strieľať,
steal.
no piče, mal som to isknúť.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Mi komplikuje situáciu, mal som to
Give him
strieľať.
3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Piče, skúrané.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Diallo finds Stewart. Over
Toto má
Murphy.
presiera.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been
Mal som
carried
to
out to
piče,
just
toto
12 points
má
on the
presiera.
mark from Stewart.
Stewart would rather be in there underneath the charge circle to score, but this time adjusting the power on that mid-range J.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Another steal. A nice shot by Little General.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Burks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Little General the pass to Murphy, and the layup is good. Murphy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Nej, man får ta svärket som en hästar. Måste ju nice den griff.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
The passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. That's the group for Detroit right now.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pelicans do their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Little General. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 19. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit from 12. Pelicans lead by 19. Here's Little General. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
Here's Cunningham. And finished off by Bagley.
That is a product of pure guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williamson, the pass to Little General. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
New Orleans making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
Plays it up and makes it in. Duran's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the league. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Little General, 19 points in the game. And Cunningham with the block.
Really, you fucking shit.
Every inch of that
fucking really,
man. Burks checked in for Detroit. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Ingram trying to get open. Valanciunas, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Burks.
Really, you fucking shit.
The kick out to Cunningham. Goes up the baseline. That shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. It's Richardson on the way to the paint. Here's Little General. Bagley.
God damn it, man!
You get a piece of that shot. You love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
What the
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession.
What the fuck was this? You just let him do this shit and just let hello, Lex Podcast. Jel nekada su kokoti ti ľudia?
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup.
Su kokoti do piče!
Rise up like that.
Iba tak si prejde, hello, je.
And Brent now.
Kokoti sú už, naozaj im to mozgu vytieraj týmto. Vytieraj im to totálne na piču.
Pistons trailed by 20, setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Little General out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Really?
And yes, it's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bogdanovich, no luck. New Orleans leading by 22. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ivy. Outside, Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Joseph with the ball. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Here's Little General Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Passes to Hampton. And here is Duren. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. The Pistons rebound to halt the run. Count that one. Omo Ruiz got his first basket.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
McCollum passing to Little General. McCollum outside. Here's Little General. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hampton. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. I mean, they're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
A different look here for Detroit. Wiseman's checked in for Duren. And Diallo is subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Back to Joseph. Down low, here's Hampton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really?
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
New Orleans moving the ball around. A nice shot by Little General.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now, here's Diallo. A minute 42 left in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. Pelicans pull it in. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-6 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Little General.
And so many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Little General. And it's Hampton, top of the key. Back to Diallo. There's the pass to Joseph. The tray. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Little General.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Hampton. With a step back, Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Little General. He's covered by Joseph. Little General the pass to Hayes. Here's Little General. Misses the shot. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Go. Да, 900. OK. 15 za výhru. 15 za 3 dánky asi. Flash assists. Yeah. Bude sekat jako hovno. Musíme zobrať tú kill. Škoda, som nedal tú poslednú strelu. Ty čo chceš? There's more attribute upgrades. More attribute upgrades. Wow. Wow. And that from the fuck off. Nebudeme byť asi sračky. Všetko. Zvolím si peniaze, trikneme veci. Bude to sekať ako hovno. Zvolím si peniaze, ako už je to v pohode. Ja mám potrebujem dať 80 layupy. To bude zasekané ako hovno, to sa nebudeme hýbať. Ty kokos. Ty kokos. O, to mi dala Kia. Toto je kokos, to nedá silnejší chár. To ti nedá silnejší chár. Ako samozrejme ja to otestujem, postavím chár. Ale nebude silnejší. Nebude silnejší. Nezmenili, dobre. Zvýšili mi draw fouly aspoň. Kde to je? To bolo hore, čo? Už bolo. Áno, už to ide lepšie. Z 80 rýchlosťou, ako ideálne to bude, keď ja mám 90-ky. Ale to potrvá ešte nejaký piatok. 63 mám stále, to je depresívne. Teď sa mi ide posledný bod. Dobre. No, to je dobré, to znamená 79. Po tomto zápase budeme mať 80. A potom ideme na tie štýly 85. Čo bude dať ako hovno. Neviem, či je dôležitejšie štýly, alebo tieto dve veci. Tieto dve veci asi povedem najprv. Speed a akceleráciu asi povedem. A to je dôležitejšie. Speed a akcelerácia povedem ako prvé. Už sú 100 000 fanúšikov na vrch. Speed a akcelerácia povedem najprv. Štýly mi stačia. Aké možno by som mal dať štýly na 85-ku? Toto je to najnovšie, mám iba 6 kontaktov. Aké kontakty, aké by sa mi nezmestili. Toto je ten posledný za 2900, no. Ja mám iba 3550, som to presel. A kedy mám pocit? Máme fán. Aký by som zobral ten strieborný štýl, možno by som mal dať štýl na... No aj tuto môžeme zobrať Slatteryho, čo je pozitívna vec. Slattery som si, že sa využíva relatívne často. Toto má sale, s tým nespravíme nič. Na goldovi to chce strašne veľa. Najväčšie tento volume shooter. No, to nefunguje na toto. Toto mi je tiež govno. To sú strely. Nič z tohto, nevyužijem. Nič. Nič. Dobre, toto čo? Už používame hen tie dve zatiaľ. To je v pohode, som zistil, že dosť času na čo sa aktivuje. Budem musieť zvyšovať tie pásy, ale... čo ma nejako neteší. Tu dostaneme ďalší bodík. Čo v preklade znamená... Tento glob by som chcel zobrať. Možno by som mal to najprv ten štýl na 85-ku. Damn it. Nic, zatiaľ zoberiem manačeho. A nič. A možno by som mal ísť na styl 85, bude som ako pravda. Nakoľko vyjávam vajde. To budú ťažké jak svina. Kto tam je v Clevelande? Ako sa odtiaľ dostanú? Ako to vypnú? Či sa nemať najprv tej styly na 85-ku. Aby som mal zároveň aj glow. Dobre, ako sa odtiaľ dostanem? Takto. Pôjdeme styly na 85 ako prvé, bohužiaľ. Lebo kým dám akceleráciu aj speed na 85, k tým stylom sa dostanem na Vianoce. To sme solidne tučení. Skúvaný Cleveland. Koho tam má Cleveland? Zasekané ako hovno. Musím vybrať ten šek. Piči. Koho tam má Cleveland? Iba ročný kontrakt. Ročný kontrakt. To znamená, mal by som mať slušný plat ďalší rok. Tučný plat. Zasekané ako hovno, ako ja teraz to pozerám. Skúvaného Gallarda. 88, piče. Bez skúvaný problém. Ale je malý, má iba 6-1. To znamená, nebudem môcť vedieť efektívne brávniť. Mám skúvaného Mitchella, áno, nemá to skúvané kombo zabíjacké. Mitchella a Gallarda. Ale to sú skúvané silný. No, ešte ten zápas neviem, či vyhral. Popravde.